Hatchback, motoring Middle East, and today we have the Mercedes-Benz A45 AMG. So a few facts about this car. This has actually got a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbo engine, which actually puts out a massive 355 brake horsepower, which pretty much makes this the hottest hot hatch that you can buy. That also gives you 332 pounds-foot of torque. That's good for 0 to 100 in 4.5 seconds and a top speed of 270 through a 7-speed dual-clutch automatic transmission, driving all 4 wheels. So this is not only a hot hatch, but it's kind of like a mini Subaru WRX sort of car. How much did it cost you? It cost you $56,000, about 206,000 dirhams. So let's have a look around the car. I like those rear exhausts. That looks pretty mean at the back. Look at that massive spoiler. Some might say ridiculous, but you know what? If you're going to have a hot hatch, then why not? Let's have a look at the boot. See how much space you got in there? Well, not a great deal. Aside from my bag, if I just move my bag, you can see they put a space saver in there as well, which takes up most of the boot space. I suppose you could delete that option and just get a tire repair kit. The rear seats do fold down, so there's decent practicality if you remove that. So I like the wheels. Check it out. Red calipers. What is this running? This is running 19-inch wheels, 235 35 19 ZR rated. Let's have a look at the back of this car. Lots of red seat belts and red piping. The front seats look good not only from the front but from the back as well. Space, well, it's about what you'd get in an A-Class. It's okay. Let's have a look at the front. More red piping. Red on the vents, red stitching on the steering wheel. The seats look fantastic, body hugging, adjustable. You can adjust the base and you can adjust the side bolsters as well. So that's pretty cool. More red stitching on the doors. Let's get in here and start it up, because as usual, it's an extremely hot day. A regular key has to go in. It's not a start button. There you go. There it comes on. AC comes on. Over here you've got your buttons for the stuff on the dash, so I can show you that. I can scroll through. Nav, audio tells you what radio to listen to, the telephone, it's hooking up to my phone, settings, etc. You've also got an AMG mode, which is that one. Again, my phone chose to die because it's just too hot outside. Anyway, where were we? AMG mode and all the regular modes. In here you can go through, scroll through what you're getting, the mileage in this car, the range. I've got half a tank, 303 kilometers to go, 20, well that's this one, 13.0 liters per 100. Yesterday I did a hard run up to Culber and back. I got about 14 and a half, so not too bad at all actually, considering. Paddle shifts, it's got a dual clutch transmission, although to be honest, just put it in sport, which you can do from here, and pretty much leave it there, I think. This is an edition 1, by the way. This is the first edition of these cars, hence all the red piping, all the rest of it. There's your menu control thing. Twin cup holders, box here with obviously the USB port. I love these vents, they look fantastic, you know, a lot of effort's gone into them. This red stuff is great. This is actually soft, this is not the hard plastic you normally find when people do this fake carbon thing. So it obviously is fake carbon, but it's nice and soft. Glove box, decent size. I don't understand what it is with tacking the screen on like this. I don't see why they can't, mold it into the dash, but I think Mercedes seem to be doing that quite a bit now. Not the largest screen, but effective. It's got pretty much everything you need. You can control it from down here, sat nav, all the rest of it. Reversing camera as well. There's all your buttons. You can operate the controls from here as well. Your stereo, your air conditioning. Now I want to put this into, this is also, I should mention this, because it's an AMG, it's got the shifter down here rather than a column mounted shifter that you get in a normal A-Class. And there's the seat controls over there for you as well. So this is, I like this, except that why didn't they just put a proper lever in? Why is there this rectangle with a hollow in it? I don't really understand. Anyway, I'll put this into sport mode now, which you can see from the S that comes up here, and I'll open the window. And the reason I want to do that, because one of the best features of this car is the way it sounds. do hope you got to hear that, because that sounds fabulous. And when you change the gears and on the lift off, it's absolutely fabulous. I really, I have to say that one of the sole reasons for buying this car could well just be the sound. I mean, that could clinch it for you as well. Performance, it's quick. It's very quick, but I was expecting it to be mad quick with 355 brake horsepower, but they deliver it in a very linear way, so it doesn't feel as hot hatch mad as you might think it does. The ride is very hard and very firm, but then it corners very flat, and its handling is fantastic. The grip is sensational because of the four-wheel drive. You can go much harder, much deeper into corners than you think. Perhaps it doesn't give you enough confidence because steering really could be better. But otherwise, it is at the moment the ultimate hot hatch, and 200,000 you might think is a lot of money. You can buy some decent muscle cars for that. But in the world of those type of cars, for example, I think the WRX is only about 40,000 or 30,000 dirhams cheaper. So, and this has more power. So, if I'm not mistaken. So, from that point of view, it is quite a bit of a fanciable proposition. Definitely worth checking out. If you like your hot hatches, this is great fun. I actually really come to like this car. I'm not sure I would buy it, but it is cool. Full review on motoringme.com.